How did you even come to find the policeman's lineage through your search, and why did you pick it?
I'm a big fan of Korean films. Yeah, I don't know. I've for years I've just loved studying the camera angles and the stories. I don't know. They really are. What's the word for it? They don't put anything in that doesn't need to be there. It's like very intentional.
I mean, for me, I really enjoyed watching it, and I'd love
Hmm.
to hear your take on just how he directed the film. And were
Sure.
there any choices that you would have made differently, especially because you like telling people how to direct their films?
I'm just thinking because I know what I thought was interesting is he moved. It's funny because I feel like this is gonna sound narcissistic. I feel like he directed it the way I would direct it.
That's great.
Which yeah, I mean, I think all directors are like this a little bit. Like when we see something, we're like, that is high art. It's because like you're like, I would have done it the same way. But
No
yeah,
changes.
but I really love like there's one moment where, or just a lot of the scenes started like you could tell he filmed the footage as if the whole thing could be a oneer.
Hmm.
Because there was one scene where they're pulling up into a hospital. This is not a spoiler at all. They're coming into a hospital and the car hasn't pulled up yet, and it starts on this this low angle shot looking at the sky, and the sky's kind of dreamy, like it's at night, but it's this purple kind of color, and it's lit up because of it's reflecting the lights from the hospital. So you very clearly know, okay, this is a hospital. But the way he framed it, it came down. The camera came down and then panned a little bit to the right, and it felt like, oh, something bad's about to happen, and I don't really want to be here. But like at the same time, this is so beautiful, and I feel like, yeah, this was a scene about. It was about to be a scene about really wealthy people and the people who work for them or work for the government. And so it started with, oh, look at how beautiful all this is. And then the camera, it whip panned to the right. And it was kind of jarring for me. I was like, wow, I just thought that moment was really beautiful. Why did that happen? And it was because, oh, now we're in the action of the people on the ground, not the people up in the air who have enough health insurance to be in these nice rooms. And I was like, wow, it's something so small like that. And then the camera moved, one door, the front door opened. I was like, okay, cool scene. They're going to cut to like them walking in. But then the camera continued on and had the other door, the back door open, which was the protagonist character. And it was the way that he decided to stay on which character, because I thought, okay, well, we're obviously going to keep going, and enter, the action is this front guy leading the scene. But no, you stayed with the last character you thought you would stay with, which I think was a character who came from the back. And I was like, whoa, I don't know. It kept me invested in what is this film really about? And so he set those things up. And then I guess the editor he was working with was kind enough to like, sometimes I love working with my editors, but sometimes they cut into certain shots where it's hard because like as the director you're like, oh no, but that shot was supposed to lead to this one. And I'm really lucky because the people that I've gotten to work with, that I've gotten to choose, they think a lot like me in those ways. Excuse me. A lot of the times the directors I work with or the editors I work with are also directors, which
Hmm.
I like. I like when every person on my team is also a director
Yeah.
because they think like a director, and that's what I want. And so I was like, his editors are thinking like a director, because they didn't cut those shots when it wasn't supposed to cut. They let that inform the story. And I was like, oh, because he probably got so much coverage. And so I noticed that a lot. And also the camera, like when he chose to make it handheld,
Hmm.
I was like, that works. And then there's other times where it was really like smooth, and it was motivated based on who, not what the scene was about, but who is in the scene. And I was like, okay, this guy knows how to direct really well.
Thanks for spending your time with us today on the More For Me and You podcast. If you've made it to the end, we appreciate you. Now, go do us a quick favor. Please like, comment, and share this episode. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode with the incredible guests we have coming up. You can also follow us at Momi2 Podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. Oh, and for your next movie night, check out the Momi2 app. It's free and packed with amazing movies and shows you've probably never seen. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the pod.